So, in today's video, I will be showing you all of the horses in Star Stable that I regret buying. There are a few breeds that I've changed my mind on over time, whether that be because of training them or because of as new breeds have been released, my standards have sort of raised with them. Alright, so I'm starting off this video with my only two horses that aren't Gen 3s. So this is the Gen 1 and the Gen 2 Friesians. I bought these two for one of my earliest videos, and at the time it felt like a good idea, but I really did not like training these up. Not to mention the fact that the majority of the tack I have doesn't even fit on them. I think the Gen 3 horses really have just skyrocketed my standards so much that the model and the gaits of these just don't look or feel as good, I guess, as I need them to actually be able to enjoy training them up. I think it's also because I only started the game a year and a half ago, so I don't really have the nostalgic reason a lot of people have for liking these horses. I will admit though, the coat for this one is genuinely so pretty, I want it on one of the newer Friesians. The next breed we're looking at is the Welsh Ponies. See, I really liked these when I first unlocked them, they were my favourite pony breed. However, now that I've spent some time training them up, I have realised that I just don't really like the gaits and the way some of them stretch the model weirdly. I will say, the model just standing on its own is super cute. I like the big Barbie looking eyes and the coats are really pretty as well. I definitely won't be buying any more though. My third breed is the Haflingers. I loved these so much when I first bought them, mostly because there are some really pretty colours and I loved the look of the long manes, but I do feel like I've just grown out of them. The model just doesn't look as good to me as I feel it used to, and the gaits just aren't anything special. The only ones I don't regret as much are the magic horses, purely because the designs are really pretty and these two look like fairy horses, but personally I won't be buying any more of these. Next we have the Icelandic horses. My first experience with this breed was my first winter festival around 2 months into playing when I bought Paso. If that's how it's pronounced, it's probably not. I loved the way the horse looked, and I still do, but the special gaits that replace the extended canter is just not something I'm into anymore, and it sort of annoys me whenever I ride a breed that has that. The model is really nice, and there are a couple of coats that I would have wanted to get, but I just don't really like the special gait as much, and I know that's like the main part of the breed, but that is sort of the reason why I don't really want any more, and why I probably won't ever ride the ones that I have. The models of these are still absolutely adorable. I love everything about the model. Even the hairstyles are really cool. Like, I hate this style on literally any other breed in the game but this one. It looks so good. And this coat especially is one of my favourites, but it's just not a breed I'm all that into anymore. Then there is the Irish Cobs. I only have one of these that I think I bought in a bazaar, so I'm not too mad that I own it, since at the very least it was cheap. However, I do not like anything about this breed anymore, not to mention they can't wear any of the new tack, so training this one up was not an enjoyable experience. I think they could do so much better on these. I would love to see them remake it in the future, but for now it's just not my style. We also have the Paso Finos. Now it's really a shame that I don't like these anymore because there are so many more coats that I would have wanted, but the back end of these horses just looks so off to me, and I feel like a lot of the gaits just emphasize it, so it's really not a breed that I would get any more of. It is a shame though, because I feel a lot of the magic horses are this breed model, and they are really cool magic horses, but unfortunately just the little tiny things have ruined this breed for me. But the ones I do have I think are really pretty, especially this one. The natural coat for this one is so beautiful. I need me more unicorns, but on different breed models, preferably the ones that I really like. The second to last breed in this video is the Lipizzaner. I'm pretty sure I bought this because one of my friends convinced me to at a bazaar, but I just don't like the gaits on these and the model isn't my favourite. I do love the coat they sell at the equestrian festival, but I didn't like this one enough to convince myself to buy it. I definitely need that coat on a different breed though, please. The final horse breed of this video is the Percheron. Now, this was one of my first few horses that I bought when I first started the game, and at the time I absolutely loved it. I just feel like now there are so much better horses in the game, and ones that I just tend to prefer if I was going to go for a sort of drafty breed, sort of like the Shires or sort of the similar gaits. I would say maybe the Friesians. I just prefer those breeds more to the Percheron. I would be more likely to reach for one of those, and I just didn't really enjoy training either of these up that much, so I don't really feel drawn to any of the other coats either. So I'm very glad I only ended up buying 2, but I would not reach for these again. Please don't hate me if one of these is like your favorite breed. These are purely just my own opinions. You don't have to agree with me. You're completely entitled to your own opinions. I mean no offense to anyone or any of the Star Stable team when I talk about any of these horses. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please let me know if you have any horses that you regret buying down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!